नमस्कार। आर के त्यागी NCR दिल्ली गाजियाबाद ओम सच्ची जनवानी नामे चैनल पर स्वागत है आप लोगों का। वार्म वेलकम, कोर्डियल वेलकम। प्लीज सब्सक्राइब माय यूट्यूब चैनल टू हेल्प all of us and share the video as much as possible to help others and to help yourself to propagate and share your retirees views, issues and news to all sections of society, all sections of political parties and all sections of retirees to mobilize and motivate them. Fall of great institution long ago after the demise of the Tarkeshwar and the subsequent handing over of the reins of AIBA to the present leadership, both logics and reasonings started ringing alarm bells that the future movement of bank workers would take a very ruinous path which would negate the historical achievements of AIBA and will blow away the values after Tarkeshwar. Professional waste started accumulating at every level of the organization, and today the organization is covered under the debris. The word spoken by the late Parwana in the early 1970s come to our mind again and again while addressing a meeting. Parwana ji had said that neither the management nor the government will end AIBA, rather an AIBA person will sink it in the Bay of Bengal. The Bay of Bengal extends beyond the Marina Beach. Another sermon of Prabhatkar was that AIBA must always be kept out of the clutches of the professional politicians, otherwise AIBA will become a puppet in the hands of the manipulative political fixers and it will be taken over by the crafts. We would like to remind bank employees that first generation people like respected Prabhatkar, Parwana, DP Chadha, PL Shyal, Tarkeshwar were members of CPI. Prabhatkar was also an MP. There was always some top leaders of AIBA in the National Council of CPI. Still, the leadership of that time maintained a distance from professional politicians. CPI wanted AIBA to affiliate with its central trade union organization ATUC, but the leaders of AIBA kept AIBA open to all political ideas and thinking outright refused to affiliate with ATUC and maintained AIBA as a non-political independent labor organization. Till the time of Tarkeshwar, no senior CPI leader had the capacity to impose his will on AIBA. Prabhat Dada even used to say that AIBA does not need CPI, CPI needs AIBA. Such was the strong leadership of AIBA. Leadership was powerful. That's why during the emergency, houses of Prabhat Da and DP Chadha were raided. Today the situation is normal in the country, but the finance minister can summons even the biggest leaders overnight and advises them to alert. The leaders' lungi gets wet. The leader did not even tell why the finance minister had summoned them. The leaders in the union are happy and the members are upset. The back-breaking workload and the orgy of transfers are directly and indirectly a double-edged sword hanging over bank employees today. The sudden transfer of more than 3,360 people of the Central Bank of India shocked all nationalized banks. The message was sent across that management can do anything. Central Bank union leaders were seen crawling on the ground like earthworms. Really is reality. Reality is reality. What there is visible. ये जी.एन. शुक्ला जी का मैसेज है आज का ही। एक मैसेज और मैं आपको इसी में बताता हूँ। ये लिखते हैं, Now the MC Singhla case is slated for a day-long hearing in 19th March 24 in Supreme Court. It's tagged as motion hearing. Motion hearing kept the retirees motionless since long. It is a computer-generated date. Don't know whether it will be stand or again it will be deferred. We have seen that computer-generated the dates, but humans defer them. Victims are the retirees. These cases was filed in February 16 and now it's February 24. Has had a long journey without any ostensible reason. Meanwhile, Mr. Singhla has left for his heavenly abode and many others followed suit. During this period, Supreme Court has heard and disposed of the hundreds of important and unimportant cases, political, social and religious, but this case moved slower than snail's pace and still hanging. The Honorable Supreme Court had given verdict against the Draconian and unjustifiable 100% denuclearization case in 2018. It was a travesty of justice, a burlesque treatment of a seriously flawed instructions of IBA pre-2002 retirees who were struggling with the barest minimum basic pension were again deprived of DA neutralization to withstand the ever-increasing charge of inflation. It is only now rectified few months ago, but by now these helpless retirees have had to bear the brunt of steepest price rise during these long 20 years, losing 10-15 lakhs of rupees on an average of each of them. Most importantly, when they needed it most, they were denied. Now, while many are no more, others who survived are on the brink of extinction. Prime time is spent avenging. The case was logically filed against the PNB and Union of India, the employer and the stakeholder, but later IBA entered the scene to expel the both. This entity is a private body and unregistered and not recognized under any law of the country. Immune of RTI Act 2005, functions as a mediator without any accountability or financial liability. Law does not recognize it, but the Financial Ministry does, RBI does, Bank Management does, and strangely the Supreme Court and High Court do. In every case, in every High Court or Supreme Court filed by the retirees, this unrecognized body is present as added defendant. It's of course a known fact that this entity is a veiled organization of the DFS, is structured to withstand or thwart the wrath of the 8 lakhs bank retirees. Let us wait few more days with unfazed outlook. धन्यवाद साथियों। भारत माता की जय। वंदे मातरम। सभी लोग प्रसन्न, संपन्न और स्वस्थ रहें, सपरिवार मंगल रहें। भारत माता की जय।